Okay.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. All right, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage.
Okay.
The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
It's gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Okay. Ranger. Yep, there you go.
Thank you for the offer, but the treatment for my condition is very specific. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Okay. I'm going to need details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Okay. I just say you're fishing for loot. Where do you suggest we find the artifacts you need?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession.
It better not be my bow.
You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
Okay. I expected as much, don't worry, I'm happy to help.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Okay. Shadowheart.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Okay. How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Okay. Turn to other matters. What's the story of the odd little artifact you have?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
What do you think of all that's happened to us so far?
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I must admit, you've been a surprise, and not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
What would you do if we actually remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
No reason for us not to stay together if we get on well.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Okay, we've got a new journal updated. Seems personal. I won't pry if it's not something you want to talk about.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
You must have thoughts about little stairways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. If we're truly desperate, we can try to convince that goblin gut in assisting us. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith Kresh will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
Okay. I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
What's on your mind?
Oh, we've already had that. Okay. We should get to know each other a little more.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
Okay. We have to rely on each other. Easy if we knew each other as well.
Easy is often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head.
Fair point. Maybe I'd like to get to know you better.
Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet.
If that's what you prefer, I can respect that.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Okay. Right. Plaque.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
I don't want blood on my hands.
The rat watches your movements but does not speak.
I don't want to kill anyone, but I won't let this grove be harmed.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
You're protecting your own. Sometimes cruelty is required.
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Zevlor believes his people would perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Rude. Then it seems I best
You
speak
will
to
do
Zevlor.
more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Okay. Seems I can loot that at least, but I can't touch those.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Korga seems dangerous.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
Korga seems happy to rule. Who's your real leader?
Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin called, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
If no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No need to fret, I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Okay. Find a cure. Wow, got lots of stuff up for that. Goblin priestess for help. Rescue Halsin. Refugee. Save the first druid. Save Arabella. Daughter of Darkness. Blade of Frontiers and Wizards of Waterdeep.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
I just wanted to give you my smell. I'll leave you be.
No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
Okay, sounds like I had a shower at least.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
How rude. We've got more.
This will all be over. The ritual's almost finished.
What if they tried to steal from us?
That mural.
We've shown...
Darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild? You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Okay.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Selûne.
Okay.
Oh, my savior. I wish you could have visited in better times.
Okay, nothing else we can do here. Actually, we can get that. And the wicker chest. Okay, we can't take anything.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Okay. Korga's chest. Oh, hidden around the back. Stone bed. Is he gonna stay here? Like, can I sneak round or? Now I've got the wolf in here. wonder if we do that, and we do this.
Time to skulk about.
And we do this.
Have to keep going. Right tool will do the trick.
Nice. Read. Gale is inspired. Ooh. Okay. And that gave us new journal items as well. Investigate Korga and save the refugees.
Oh, my hand slipped.
Okay. Can't get anything else in here. Otherwise that would be stealing.
Need to find a way forward.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off. She's a child. A devil child. One who tried.
So we can take that, but nothing else.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
I love how you can like just steal a few items. Wait patiently.
This medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Healing as soon as possible.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
More than tired, something crawled into my
Crawled
eye.
in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
You know of them. Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Okay.
We need to be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I'm hoping for a less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halcyon mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. All right.
Okay.
Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant? Will it help?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Looking closer, you realize you've seen this thorn in the wilds. It's Kalimvor's kiss, a briar from the Dale lands, and a deadly poison.
What's this? I came to you for help.
I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flare ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flare ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
More poison? I would have preferred a cure.
I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
Yeah,
I hope
swear.
it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers, telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's only a matter of time?
Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
So go, what do you want me to do?
The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Sounds like you're making a lot of assumptions that could kill me. Alright, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only witnesses. And they're long gone. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Okay.
Wyvern poison. Never tried.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Mind flare parasite specimen.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Another book.
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
Let's be optimistic and assume he's still among the living.
That we can pick up.
Forget Halfin. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds up.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Ned Siranis of the Absolute.
Where did
The
you get your
corpse
tadpole?
remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Where did you start following the Absolute?
Moonrise Towers. Initiation.
How many drow are out there?
Minthara. Back at camp.
What happened to you?
Scouting. Found druids.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay. Find a cure. Okay, so we're progressing that. We're progressing that one, and that one. Nice. We can... Oh, hang on a minute. It like shows you can loot him, but then you can't. But he's got a drow's letter. Okay. There's some more of the stuff here. Okay. I think we're done in here.
Take it one step at a time.
I'll give it a shot.
Come on.
And over there.
And out we go. Cool. Still got a few more bits left to do here, but we've done quite a bit. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We've been streaming for 5.5 hours. We're doing our Ranger as a Gloomstalker build. So this obviously was the first of the streams doing this, and bear in mind, from scratch we've done all the intro, we've done all the exploration, we did the crypt area, the dank crypt area, all the battle up by the gate, and obviously exploring all of the Emerald Grove. We've not quite finished the Emerald Grove stuff, there's still a few more bits to do, but yeah, it's a big game, it's a long game. We're actually doing everything, trying to explore everything, do the dialogue, so it's going to take a while. But I love Baldur's Gate 3, it's a great game. I hope you've enjoyed it. Say we're streaming live on Twitch and on YouTube, and as always the VOD will be broken down into easy to watch 30-minute segments and then put up on YouTube, so keep an eye out for that. As always, all the content ends up on YouTube. You've been watching The Ghost Hour. Thanks for watching, have a good night, and I'll see you on Monday next week.